All right, today is July 11th, 2024. Um, I had marked my levels prior to the video, prior to news. I didn't have this level here and settlement price on the ADR levels weren't there and settlement price wasn't there. But I had this level here on ES from Wednesday's close. We bounced off of it overnight around 21 at the end of the session, and then overnight we didn't really bounce off it until right before news came. We started moving higher. We moved all the way up to ADR. So I'm gonna keep this 5680 level here, kind of similar with NQ. NQ have this volume here, or this bullish engulfing candle, engulf these three candles here, and we kind of been staying inside of that. Don't really have any other levels there, so I'm gonna mark this one now for NQ. Bring it down to this one here where we have little bit of volume prior to this strong volume at the close. So it'll give me something to work with. So was that invisible? Or just wasn't as clear? Alright, so we broke through this. Whatever stop losses that were there, they were taken out. I'm probably gonna remove this and look for prices lower. I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna debate. I'm gonna have to look into the this candle here. I think I'm gonna delete it. I think I'm gonna probably look for a level up here. So before I go over any new levels, we had core CPI. This is the news that came out that made this large candle here at 8:30. Core CPI, unemployment claims, or jobless claims. So if we go to the 1 minute chart, you can see what we had that close on the 30 minute. Let me make this lower. Zoom in. Alright, well, we had that close on the 30 minute right here, and then news just pushed price up about, what is that, 20-30 points, about 26 points. Alright, so then now we came back to it and looked like we want to bounce. I think that I'm gonna look for a short somewhere around here if I can find some clear levels on either Heikin Ashi or maybe even the 5 minute. The 1 minute is kind of unclear. All of this could probably be the level, which is about a 7 point range. So that's kind of where I'm at with the market so far. We have news for just gas at 10:30, then we have treasury at 2, and then market closes at 4. But we do have I didn't know that 30-year bond at 101, so this might move the market. We have two Fed speakers, 11:30 at 1 o'clock. So not a lot of news. We don't have Powell. Powell spoke yesterday and the day before. So this might be a more of a easier day to trade. Just looking for clearer levels. So let me just erase this here. I'm not even going to play around with it. I didn't waste my time. Now that we broke it, I'm not going to truly entertain it. I'm going to focus on what this gave me. Let's put this into a 5 minute. And let's see if I can get anything. We have the strong volume, and then we broke it. This would have been a nice retest if it had worked out, but it didn't. We broke through it. So I'm going to play the extremes. I'm going to mark my level like, alright, it jumped. Mark my level like this for ES. I'm gonna keep this the way it is, and that's gonna be my range. This right here has been destroyed. Alright, so that's my range for ES. Let's put an alert up here. And reason I'm also short bias is because VIX looked like it had filled its gap, but I have to also recognize that VIX um, can still move lower. All right, VIX can still move lower, and VIX also had a but that didn't help. VIX also had a quote unquote break out of a range when that news came out. Did this even? I guess it did. Okay. Range out of when the news came out. So let's go back into the 30-minute, and so it had this range here, and it broke down into it, but then it kind of reclaimed it right away. So it's a bit confusing. I like to see price retest this and move lower. Let's go into the line chart. Let's grab it like this. So, all right, so we dropped low. We're kind of holding this area that we bounced off of yesterday around 130, which even at 11 o'clock was kind of coincide with what ES did and NQ. All right, so we're at this level where we bounced off at. So I'm gonna have to respect both sides of the market today until I get a clear sign. I don't have any pre-level, any pre-market true levels aside from what news just gave us, and so I can't say that I can wait for pre-market to be tested, kind of like what ES did yesterday. NQ did yesterday. NQ retested this pre-market level and bounced, while ES tested the initial balance level it created and then bounced. So what I could look for is a retest of this area here with VIX, and hopefully we get a confluence with ES, or look for something on NQ that allows me to find some confluence with ES. I'm gonna mark the same areas. I'm gonna come from this one here actually and get a little bit more of the candles and move this over. I'm gonna get rid of this. Alright, so that's basically my range for now. So I'm done setting my levels. I'm done doing anything else related to the market. All I can do now is wait to see if any levels are hit, wait to see if we get any volume, and then wait to see if I get any candles like this, but and not such a large range. So this we actually might move up after seeing this. So I don't know yet. I don't have any volume yet that I can see. So I'll come back to it in a bit. I'm going to take a quick break and then come back and see what I can see. So that's it for me for pre-market. I'll come back in the post or after market to see if I can discuss how the market moved and if I took any trades or if I sat out. All right.